I'm Sophie and I'm from You East Cambs. You is a lifestyle service, county-wide, and my role within You East Cambs is to support people on their journey to becoming more active and to lead healthier lifestyles. I can offer all sorts of advice and support in whatever way you need. So do please get in touch if you want to find ways of getting more active or feeling healthier. There's a lot of advice and support that I can give. I can tell you all about the things that are going on in the district, from exercise classes, from keep active groups with like-minded people, the walking groups that are available, walking sports if that's what you fancy doing, or chair-based exercise. Lots of other things as well. I'm convinced that there is something out there for everybody. So just get in touch and I can help you find what it is that's going to work for you. But today I'm just going to run through what we call the Super 6 strength and balance exercises with you. As we get older, balance and muscle strength can slowly decline without us really noticing. And as a result, we can find it harder to keep our balance. And if we slip or we trip suddenly, and then everyday activities can start to become more challenging. So just doing some regular strength and balance training can really help give you the confidence that you need to be getting out and about and doing those everyday things, just simply going for a walk. So with the Super 6, you can practice them 3 to 4 times a week. It's something you can do in your own home. All you need is yourself and something to support you, such as a chair or the length of your dining room table or the kitchen worktop. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's stable and it's going to provide you a good amount of support. As you're going through the exercises, please do make sure that you feel comfortable doing so. I would expect you to find it a little bit challenging. You might find that your muscles feel a little bit sore for a day or two to begin with as you're doing it. That's absolutely fine. It's perfectly normal. But if you're experiencing any pain or you feel unwell or dizzy at any time, that's the time to stop and to seek advice from your doctor before carrying on. The most important thing here is that you're looking after yourself and that you're listening to your body. If you need to stop, you need to pause, do it. You can come back to the exercises another time. Okay, so here we go. Let's make a start. The first thing that we're going to do is a sit to stand. Okay, now getting up and down out of your chair is something that we do all the time, and we don't normally do it repeatedly one after the other, but that's why this is an exercise and not just getting up. So with your chair, I'll just turn mine to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Best thing to do, we've got a nice relaxed position in the chair here, but when we want to work and use it as part of our exercise, we're going to sit up nice and straight and we're going to come forward in the chair. So we've got a bit of a gap then behind our backs and the back of the chair. I'm then going to bring my feet slightly back towards the chair, and it just shifts my balance slightly and it makes you sort of lean forward a little bit. Keep your body nice and upright though. Here, if you want to hold on to the side of your chair, that's absolutely fine. If you want to use your hands on your knees, that's absolutely fine to begin with. And what I want you to do, before we, feet about shoulder width apart, and I want you just to push the floor through your heels. Just push down through your heels and you can feel the floor. Now the reason we do that is that it gets us focusing on using the big muscles in the backs of the legs, the thighs, the buttocks. These are the muscles we want to take the strain of this, and it takes it away from the knees. Okay, so I'm feeling the floor through my heels, and quite simply with a sit to stand, we just get ourselves ready and then we push up into a stand, and then very simply we're going to sit down again. Push up and sit down. Push up and sit down. Remember to push through your heels. Push up and sit down. And you're going to repeat this exercise about 10 times. Now as you get stronger and you get better at doing it, you can try to start doing it without holding onto the chair or without using your hands on your knees at all. Okay, so it doesn't matter, you can fold your arms in front of you, you can put them out in front, it doesn't matter. But you're going to push up and sit down. Push up and sit down. Remember, we're going to practice that sit to stand about 10 times. Second exercise is going to be the heel raises. Okay, so we're going to stand up, we're going to get into a position with your chair at the side, so you've got a support. Okay, I'm just going to face mine here. Whether you're using your chair, you might be using your countertop, you might be using your dining room table, it doesn't matter, but make sure your support is there if you need it. Okay? Now with the heel raises, tuck the bottom under, pull in the tummy, so we're engaging the middle bit and the strength round here to hold us tight. Use your support if you need to, pop your hands on it, and then we're very simply, we're going to push up on the toes, raise through the heels, and then slowly come down. Okay? Now let's go up, push upwards if you can, so we're pushing up rather than forwards, and slowly come down. Now let's see if we can lift for the count of 3, and then lower for the count of 5, so it's nice and slow. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, and then come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, we'll do another one of those. Lift up for 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Now you're going to repeat those 10 times. If you want to make it more challenging, you can start to rely less on your support, but always make sure it's there in case you need it. Okay, the other flip side of that is the toe raises. So in exactly the same position as we were with the heel raises, but this time we're going to raise the toes. Okay, keeping ourselves nice and upright, bottom tucked under, use the support, that's what it's there for, and raise the toes up off the ground. And then lower. Raise the toes, and then lower. You might feel that you need the support more for this activity, and that's perfectly normal. This one does throw your balance off. And sometimes as we bring the toes up, we feel ourselves going backwards. Well, what I want you to do if you feel yourself going backwards is simply step back. Train your body that stepping out of a wobble is the way to protect yourself. Okay, so lifting your toes, and if you have a wobble, step out. All right, now again we're going to raise for 3 and come down for 5. So raising the toes for 1, 2, 3, and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And you might feel that there's not a lot of movement here, but trust me, it's strengthening your feet, it's strengthening your ankles, and it's going to make everything feel better. Again, we're going to repeat about 10 of those for the set. Next exercise is the heel toe stand. Very simple. Use your support, that's what it's there for. Okay, as much or as little as you need to. And we quite simply take one foot and we put it in front of the other. Heel goes to toe. The important thing now is to distribute your weight equally over both feet. So you might feel like you're putting your body forward slightly. Try not to lean forward, actually shift your bottom and your hips and keep yourself nice and upright. Think about your posture all the time. Try to look up. There we go, so we're not looking down at the feet. And we're just going to see if we can hold that. Okay, and we're going to hold that for about 5 seconds. And then release and relax. Now we're going to do about 5 on each foot here. So 5 to 10 seconds of the hold on this foot, keeping yourself balanced. Remember to distribute the weight, and then we're going to change over. So again, other foot comes round to the front, down on the floor, heel to toe, distribute your weight over both feet. When you're feeling comfortable, if you can, we're going to release and see if we can hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're going to practice on both sides, roughly 3 to 5 times. Okay? Next one. Once you've mastered the heel to toe stand, we're going to go for the heel to toe walk. Now here's where you might want to use your kitchen work surface or the length of your dining room table rather than just one chair. Because as you're walking away from your chair, you want to make sure that you've got something to hold on to and to take your weight and to help you with your balance if you start to have a bit of a wobble. Okay, but it's really very straightforward. We start off with a heel to toe stand, one foot in front of the other, put our arms out to the side, and then we're going to see if we can do 10 steps in one direction, coming closer to the camera. Okay, continue until you've done 10, and then if you want it really challenging, we're going to go back in the opposite direction. All right, back we go with those 10 steps. Now you can see why you need to have your support along the length of the walk that you're doing, however far you're going, okay? So again, practice in both directions with that one. Finally, the last exercise that we're going to do is a one-leg stand, a bit like a flamingo, okay? So I'm just going to stand on the side here so you can see what I'm doing. And again, bottom tucked under, tummy pulled in, so we're supporting our bodies. Hold the support if you want to, and then we're going to take the weight on one leg and we're just going to lift the other leg up behind us into a bit of a curl. And can you release the support and take that balance? Okay? Now this is going to feel challenging to start with. So here's a couple of adaptations. If it feels really difficult to begin with, lifting your leg up, just lift it a tiny bit and even leave your toe on the floor, okay? But try to let go of your balance here. As you get stronger and your balance improves, you can start to raise that foot a little bit higher and a little bit higher, okay? You are training your body to be able to look after itself when you're in these precarious positions that you're going into. So we're going to practice that one leg stand on both legs. So I'm going to go for the other leg now. I'm going to face you and do it. Okay, I'm going to lift that leg just behind me a little bit, and I'm going to try and let go and hold that for the count of 10. All right. If you're really good and you can hold it for up to 30 seconds, oh, having a wobble, then that's great. Don't try and do it for any longer than 30, okay? 5 seconds is great. 10 seconds is brilliant. 10 to 20 or 10 up to 30, amazing. But the most important thing is that you're practicing. Okay, so we can practice that twice on each leg. Okay, holding up for up to about 10 seconds at a time. So there are your Super 6. Let's just go through them again. We've got the sit stand, we've got the heel raises, we've got the toe raises, we've got the heel toe stand, we've got the heel toe walk, and then we've got the one leg stand. Practice those 6, 3 to 4 times a week, and your strength and balance will improve no end, and it will help to give you the confidence to get out there as the world opens up again, to get outside, to get walking, to join in a group. And remember, if you need any support or advice in getting active and leading that healthier lifestyle, please do get in touch. Sophie Edwards, Healthy You East Cambs. Take care, have a good day. Bye.